I was very shy when I was little.
It's hard to think.
Yeah, it's very difficult to imagine. Like, even I can't.
That you were shy, yeah.
Yeah, I can't even. When I see it, I don't recognise that version of me. But I was very shy, and I can only attribute that to like being good at stuff. It's not anything in particular, but it's just like learning that you're all right, I think. Weird, innit?
It does help build your self-confidence and self-worth, I guess, when you're young and you get a pat on the back and people are impressed that you can do something, then you're like, okay, well, I'm the biker, I can do things, or whatever, the scholar at school. It does make you feel good. It must be tough must be super tough if you haven't found something you can excel at yet, because I think it's a yet. I think everyone has something they can be good at if they put their mind to. But that must be super challenging. I was just lucky, sport came naturally, and then riding, and for you it seemed like it's come later.
Yeah, nothing.
So you had some tough times like driving through Poland.
Yeah, but not like good at anything.
Well,
I think
now you are.
You were good. You rode moto to a level,
like
didn't
pretty
you?
shit, like really, on the grand scheme of things. But I think what's cool about that is it sent me on a different path. So obviously, younger little Davy wants to be a pro moto rider, but Davy realizes quite young, probably 14.
I love this third person shit.
Yeah,
Please
probably
carry this on.
14-ish, probably 14, 15. It ain't gonna happen.
Why did he decide that?
Did little Davy go to the mirror and look in the mirror and verbalise that?
Yeah, little Davy's looking at himself.
This moto Davy
doesn't have a beard, and he ain't going to be a pro moto rider.
Beard isn't coming either, is it?
No, it's never come. But he's looking, and he's like, no, I think it's fucking cool, really. It's positive because, like, realise quite young, okay, that isn't going to happen, but realise quite young, really, right, how do you make a living around it? Okay, what other jobs are there? Okay, there's sales rep, or there's marketing guy, which back then was like not even, it was like placing magazine ads, I think. But it was really sick to realise quite young, okay, right, my dream job is to be a runner on a supercross team. That was like my dream job. That's the guy who goes and gets toilet roll, puts it in the thing.
Mate,
like,
we got some contacts, let's make this happen.
Yeah, exactly, let's get out there.
Do a video on it.
Oh, I'd love to, get me in there.
Well,
but that was my dream job,
it.
mate, was to just go and just, I thrive quite good in a team environment like that, I think. I'm like, for the team, like the Formula 1 stuff yesterday was like, I'm a bit of that. More like planning and being there though. Like, the guy that's running around getting stuff. Oh, do you need water? Like all that. That was like my dream. And then it kind of sent me on this path. It's like, hey, like you can do other stuff. Like to make a living out of being around bikes, you don't have to be the pro rider.
No.
You can do the other stuff. Hence why we're here. It started off as a sales rep into a camper van company and distribution company. I mean, and a podcast.
Now you're going full circle, aren't you? Decking out your van to be a camper van podcast studio. Full circle. Life is always full circle,
yeah, true.
isn't it?
I guess, yeah. Mobile studio coming up, ish. So yeah, it's weird, man, when you think back because it's just that realization, and here we are now. Like,
and Olly, people don't know. I mean, we were speaking about it yesterday. You haven't always been a pro biker earning money and having a podcast. Like you were in the trenches, literally digging out basements for 6-7 years, getting up at 5, driving to pick up your boss, driving him to London.
But it wasn't even like, I didn't even think riding was, I didn't think it was possible. Despite being best mates with Brent, I thought you had to be like
Brent.
Yeah,
like God's gift to biking at the time.
Yeah, there wasn't really many opportunities. And actually, I think the UK was quite far behind because I remember doing a trail road trip to Germany. And I was like, these motherfuckers got houses. How have they all got houses?
From biking.
He's got Adidas on his helmet. Yeah, and it was like, you could see that it was like, the equivalent of you seeing the needles of Germany. And you're like, wow, the needles of Germany's got a nice car.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? I'm sure you've had the same experience.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that happened in America.
Yeah.
And those guys all had rides and I was eating 2-minute noodles till I won a race.
What I think about now is that it's the UK is so like you go down this trodden path, and if you deviate from it, it's not going to work out. And like, I think in other countries, I don't think it's the same. I think there's room for dreams and like fun stuff and things that are a bit maybe offbeat are more accepted. Whereas I think growing up, it was just like, well, there's not even any point in being trying to be a pro rider, because there's not going to be it's not going to happen first of all, and then you're never going to be able to survive and make enough money to even be a normal person, a subnormal person. So for years I was I was pursuing it, but kind of as a digging out basements at the same time in London.
How gnarly is that looking back at that?
Yeah, good though.
Is that
Good.
the worst job you've had?
Nah, it's good. I would still
you
do
like
it.
hard stuff though,
Yeah,
which is
it's
great. That's why
Mate, it's
you
graft.
are
I like it. It's honest
consistently
graft.
happy, I reckon.
And my boss then at the time taught me a lot about just how relentless you can be.
Work ethic.
Oh mate, yeah. If you when I met him, I didn't realise that you could just work until then. Like, he worked me so hard, and I was like, I'm all right. I'm still going to go home and I'm going to do more. I'm going to do more. So I learnt to do graphic design in the evenings of getting back from London at super late. So I was like, but he really taught me that. He really taught me that you could just get up at 5 every day.
Yeah, if you want something, you just go and get it.